former President Olusegun Obasanjo has described the payments of pension of ex governors and their deputies, say it is daylight robbery. What about a ex president? Okay, he said that it's a daylight robbery and their deputies as outrageous and criminal. Obasanjo, who spoke on Friday when he paid Governor Alex Oti a visit at his country home in Uvosi, Isiala, Ngwa, South local government area Abia State, insisted that the pension of former governors was no more than a daylight robbery. SAR reporters report that the Abia State Governor or House of Assembly last week repealed the Abia State Governors and Deputy Governors Pension Law number 4 of 2021. The repealed law provided for security medicals, cooks, and stewards, among others, for the former governors. The bill, titled HAB 11, the Abia State Governors and Deputy Governors Pension Laws Repeal Bill 2024, was sponsored by the majority leader and member for Arochukwu State constituency, Mr. Okoro Uchenna Kalu. However, speaking during the visit, the former president called on state governors that pay pension to former governors to emulate their Abia State counterpart Alex Oti and stop it immediately. He said, "I watched the television and I saw the repealing of Abia pensions and I asked you, what exactly is this? And you said to me that the pension scheme for former governors here was too outrageous. It's like trouble because it allowed them to have a house in Abuja and elsewhere, and it allowed them to cut away with whatever they can. Yet, the pensions of ordinary people from 2014 are unpaid. What sort of leadership? You came and said there will be an end to that rascality. I congratulate you and I say to you, I hope that your colleagues will follow in your footsteps." Commending Oti for this courage in repealing the law, Obasanjo said he hoped that other governors would follow in his footsteps. "There is still a lot of work to be done," I said to you, and here you have started. But you should never be tired. Don't be discouraged. You will be abused, you will be called names, but if you have 1/3 of our state doing what should be done, this country will be a different country. Obasanjo urged Oti to pay attention to infrastructure development of the state, explaining that with infrastructure and good leadership, the state will attain greater heights. According to him, Abia and the southeast people are industrious and enterprising, and they need good leadership that will give them encouragement and support to achieve greatness. I will urge you to pay adequate attention to infrastructure because if you give infrastructure and you give the type of leadership you are giving, the people of the state will have nothing to worry about. On their own, they are enterprising. All they need is the leadership that will give them all the encouragement. I have always maintained that if there is any zone in this country that could really give what I call regional development, it is the Southeast geopolitical zone, because you are almost monolithic in everything, the former president added. Receiving the former president, Oti assured him that his administration was focused and single-minded on infrastructure development, especially in Abia, as that is at the core of all that is required. Does it mean the ex-president and their vice have not been receiving salary? Is that what it means? That they have not been receiving salary? Why is Obasanjo talking about this thing, about the governors and their deputies only? What about they themselves as presidents? It must go round, not governor and his deputy alone, including ex-presidents and co. Yeah. I'm sure the pension has been on right from when he was in office as the president. He didn't try to stop it, which he had the power then. what what he couldn't even do when he was in office, now he wants to do it when it's no longer has the power. No be juju be that. This country now, wow. What about ex-presidents? Are you of the opinion that theirs should remain, including former presidents and their vice? No one should be exempted. It should be extended to former heads of state and president. Cutting down on the country's expenditures on glutinous politicians is the first step towards genuinely receiving the country or reviving the economy. The political class are fighting themselves. The masses are doing what? The masses should back off. He that is talking is still collecting pension of ex-presidents. He who goes to equity must have a clean cupboard and hands. That is it. Obasanjo should also reject his pension. That was what came to mind first when I heard it. Say, hey, Baba, does it mean the ex-presidents and their vice are not even collecting the same thing you are asking all the other governors to emulate from governor of Abia State? So, guys, let's know what you think and have your take on this. Thank you.